It's Monday morning and your alarm goes off. You wake up excited to see how much money you made. You turn on your phone and you're greeted with a big fat zero. If you're struggling to make money through eBay or make money in general online, I'll show you how I made my first $1,000 within a week of flipping and how you can achieve this too. I literally don't know why I'm making this video because I'm just giving myself extra competition. But anyways, here we go. So the first product I ever sold was my Xbox 360. I priced it at $40 and charged an extra $20 for delivery. I ended up making around $53 after I paid off all the fees and stuff. So that was my first taste of internet money. I had this exact same product on sale before and it did not sell. That was until I changed the picture. The main picture is the most important thing about your eBay listing. That's what grabs people's attention and that's what brings possible customers to your listing. Having a good picture is extremely important and you will need to focus lots of time and energy to make that happen. My original picture of the Xbox 360 was just the Xbox 360 in the whole frame. There was no background and the lighting wasn't that great either. You couldn't really see the details of the Xbox and the lines and whatever you call it. That was until I zoomed out a bit. For some reason, adding a plant in the background used to help a lot for me. So I just zoomed out, put some plants in the background, added some natural lighting and made it look good. When someone's scrolling through eBay listings, the first thing that catches their eye is the picture. After they see the picture, they then read the title. The title is also important. Your title needs to stand out as well. If your title is just a generic, "Oh look, I have a comfy sofa," it's not gonna help. Instead of wording something as a comfy sofa, you could call it a beautiful brown leather couch. Make it stand out. So I'm not gonna lie, my Xbox 360 listing had a very generic name. I might have gotten lucky on my first sale because I managed to sell it off for double its value. Since I've had the Xbox for 5 years now, it's barely even worth $20. Promoted listings. There's an ocean of eBay listings every day. If you want to stand out, promoted listings can help you out a lot. Whenever you sell a product, I recommend aiming for a high profit margin. That way you can spend a lot of it on promoted listings. For my headphones, I went with a very high profit margin so I could afford 30% of the price on eBay promoted listings. The headphones are what got me to $1,000 in revenue. But for my Xbox, I didn't use any promoted listings, I just got lucky there. But it happens, you know. Once a customer clicks on your product, they become a warm lead. This is because they're interested in buying and they have like a 50-50 chance of purchasing your product. Here's where your description can help out a lot. Having a good description can persuade the customer into buying the product. Honestly, I don't worry about writing the description that much. I'll just use the AI feature available on eBay to write it for me. Add as many specifics as you can. This is important. Lots of people don't pay attention to this, but when you add specifics on your eBay listing, it helps you rank better on the SEO. Now, what is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Don't worry about all those fancy words. Basically what it is when someone searches up your product, having a good SEO and having more specifics means that your listing will rank above other people. So your desired customer will see your listing before they see other people's. You can do this by adding more specifics. So when someone searches up any of those specifics, your listing will be above those who didn't add those specifics. So now we come to the price. I kind of covered this in the earlier section of this video, but I recommend that you go high price because when you sell high price, you don't have to aim for quantity. If you just get one sale, that's more than enough. When you sell low price, however, you have to get as many sales as you can and you have to deal with more people. That means you're going to spend more time on customer service than selling more products. A high price point generally means you have a larger profit margin. This will be helpful in promoted listings. It will help your listing stand out and your listing will be ranked above others if you use a bit of that profit margin and spend it on promoted listings. Send offers, especially if you're selling at a high price point and you have a good profit margin. People who follow your listings and that you can send offers to are generally warm or hot leads. So by sending them an offer, you're very likely to close a deal with them. Oh, but I don't want to reduce my profit. Shut up, mate. If you're trying to sell your first product, you shouldn't be worried about profit. Even if you make just a few dollars from it, you'll still have the confidence that you sold your first product, and your limited belief that you can't make money online will be destroyed. Sell a good product. A good product needs to have a good sell-through rate. Now, what is a sell-through rate? A sell-through rate is a way you can calculate how quickly your product will sell. You can do this pretty easily. All you gotta do is search up the product that you want to sell, take a note of how many listings there are for that product, then go to the filters section, add the filters, sold products and completed products. Now take a note of how many listings there are. Now what I want you to do is to add those two numbers together and divide it by the ending number. So I'll give you an example. So you search up leather couches. There's 100 couches available. You add those filters in, completed listings and sold listings. Now there's only 50 couches. So this means there were 150 couches before and only 50 of them sold. So to calculate the sell-through rate, you add 50 to that 100, you get 150. Now you do 50 divided by 150, because 50 is how many sold out of the 150 couches that there were before. You get a decimal. It's 0.33 and it continues. Now you times that by 100 and you get the percentage. Percentage is 33.333 continuous. So now generally 30% is a good sell-through rate. 30% and above is good. If you go more than 30, like 40, 50, damn, that's really good. So yeah, that's how you calculate the sell-through rate. So now we're getting into some dropshipping tactics. So there's two methods that you can be using to sell stuff on eBay. You could just be selling old stuff that you have, which is what I did. Or you can be doing some internet arbitrage. That's also what I did to get my first $1,000. So if you're doing internet arbitrage, what you want to do is you want to find a product for cheap on the internet and then sell it for a bit more on eBay. Now you're probably asking, if the product is more cheap on the internet, why would someone buy it from you? Well, that's because some people just cannot be bothered researching. We're going for those types of people. So we'll be selling that same product for a bit more expensive, and we'll add some more words to it to make it seem luxurious and good. Internet arbitrage is generally a better method to make lots of money and to have good profit margins. If you're doing internet arbitrage, you want to ask yourself, why would you buy this product? A good product needs to have a wow factor, especially if you're going for internet arbitrage, and it also needs to solve a problem. Now look, if you checked off all the things that I told you about a good product, then you're on track to selling your first product. So now I'll tell you exactly how I sold my headphones. I'll tell you the exact marketing strategies I used and how I got to that. So if you can't tell, my headphones were overpriced like crazy. My plan was to go for as many people as I could. So I used 30% of the money from my listing on promotion. Well, that was because my marketing plan was to reach as many people as possible so someone would buy it. I got a solid 500 views, I reckon, 490, I don't know. I'll put it on screen. And that's what helped me get the sales I wanted. I followed all the steps I gave on this video to create my headphones listing. My headphones listing had a good main picture. The title was eye-catchy, and it also made the product look luxurious. I used promoted listings. This way I could get my product to appear more on eBay, and I could target rich people to get the money I wanted. My product had a good description. I just used AI for this. I had lots of specifics on my headphones so I could get it to rank better, and I went for a high price. I sent offers. That's what got me my second sale, and it was a good product overall. That's how I made my product sell. So I literally gave away all my secrets in this video. So if you found this useful in any way, or you at least had fun watching it, consider dropping a subscribe in the bottom and dropping a like as well. That'd help a lot.